So you're saying that sneaker reselling is marketing for that company?
When you think about it, yeah. Jordan 4s, it was an okay it was a nice shoe. It's a nice shoe, right?
Classic.
But now, more than ever, people are rocking. You go to high school, you see like fucking every kid and their mama have a fucking Jordan 4
I don't know
on,
what you're talking about. I ain't been in high school in years. What you doing in high schools?
For real, bro.
Pause. Like a lot of people are buying Jordan 4s, like especially the youngsters, you know? And it's like more than ever now. I see that as marketing, bro. Everyone's rocking Jordan 4s. They become limited, but still at the point, like right now, Nike's pumping them out more than ever. You see a Jordan 4 release, like you talk about 1 year ago, they would sell like this and resell for like what, minimum 400 or 500, even more than that. Having a Jordan 4 is kind of like a status for kids, you know? It's like, oh, it's cool.
I spent $500.
I spent $500 at fucking at a sneaker reselling store to buy this shoe. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of C'est la Vie. My name is Manny Rex. I'm joined by two of my best friends right here. Who fuck y'all?
What's up, Binyam?
Oliver, we back at the OG spot, OG crew.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back, baby. I don't want to spill this fucking drink. Hold up. Oh, that was probably disgusting.
Thanks to the good folks at Simply Lemonade.
Officially sponsored?
No, we're
not
not
officially sponsored.
Unfortunately, but if you guys want to sponsor something cool, something nice, something fresh, something new,
we're here. C'est la vie. That's what's up. So, as you guys know, Olivier, well, maybe you don't know, but Olivier wasn't here last episode.
No,
where the fuck you were? Where you? Where the fuck were you, motherfucker?
San Francisco.
San Fran. How was it?
I went to vacate with my mom. It was cool, man. Good times. Lauryn Hill concert, 10 out of 10. Weather, 10 out of 10 also.
Can't relate.
Can't fucking relate. We had our first snow day.
True. I wasn't there for that.
You fucking bitch.
Sorry. But no, it was cool. The only thing is I miss you guys.
Oh, I miss you too.
But now we're back. So back in action. Back to the grind. Back to
hey, get me up, fuck nigga. Yo, okay.
But what have you been up to, BYM?
Shit, just living, bro. I'm just living life, bro.
The reg? Oh no, the huge.
The huge.
The
reg.
The reg, yeah. The reg, the huge, you know, just waking up, playing Fortnite, taking a nap, waking up, playing Fortnite.
Me and David been playing Fortnite a lot lately.
Yo, OG map is back. I'm so happy, bro. I'm happy, but I'm not because all the little kids that were born in 2015 never stopped playing. Bro, so now it's just us, like people that used to play but that stopped playing. So we're like back, but we're ass. And then it's bots, and then it's fucking architects.
And y'all grown
too. Huh?
Y'all grown.
Yeah, we grown. Like we old, and we like it's very humiliating knowing that this. Yeah. Okay. It's very humiliating knowing that you got your cheeks clapped by a 15-year-old.
Yeah. Like the other day we were playing with fucking Zach's I don't know, his
fucking girlfriend's cousin's uncle's little sister.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. And bro, that kid clapped our cheeks.
He's good.
he too good for his fucking age, bro. But yeah, anyways. I guess no one's gonna ask me how I was about.
Oh yeah, how are you? How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing good. You know, I'm mad at this motherfucker right here. You wanna know why?
At me or him?
Nah, him.
You said him, me, him?
No, him.
The white boy. Why?
I'm listening.
He motherfucking copped them. I'm on near 5. So I'm fucking jealous.
Coming in the mail soon. Gonna have a
sneaker review.
Maybe a sneaker review on this pod.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I'm pretty mad about that, to be honest. I didn't even know they were releasing yesterday until I saw his story.
It was a raffle though.
It was.
Yes.
Oh, I guess
I've been signed in for like a week.
I'm too broke for that shit right now. But I'm still a little jelly. I'm not gonna lie. They are like, in my opinion, I have to see them in hand, but it's like top 3 sneakers of the year.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
But like, this shipment hasn't even arrived, and it's already top 3 for you.
It's probably my top 5. But we're gonna keep that for a further episode in December.
Yeah, going over all the top 5s.
Top 5 of everything, yeah.
Yeah. The Sylvie Awards. We'll ship them out.
Oh, we're gonna call that. You gotta wear a suit. We'll have a suit.
We gotta wear a suit.
We gotta wear a suit.
Yeah, we'll make like fake Oscar things and everything.
But we gotta cut this though. They're gonna know everything now. But
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
It's fine.
we keep it raw. We keep it raw.
It's like 100 people watching. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
But yeah, anyways, like the market on those unlimited fries were not too bad in my opinion. So
no,
maybe
they're
I'll
fire.
scoop
I
them
like
up.
those.
But yeah, they're definitely in my top 3 sneakers of the year.
They're fire.
But fuck, kind of brings up a question though.
Okay.
Kind of brings up a question. Me personally, I've been thinking about this for a while now. You know, lately with sneaker drops and everything, and just the sneaker market, it's been a bit lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? In your opinion, you know, do you guys think that in 2024 sneaker reselling will be kind of fucked or just abolished? No more. Basically, is sneaker reselling dying as a whole?
It kind of is already to me.
How so? Explain. Elaborate. Say it 2 cents.
Yeah, because I just feel like that
I just
you just spill everything.
no. I just
Okay.
a little drop on my pants.
In my pants.
Chill.
But I feel like it's dead already to me. I mean, it's dead for now. It's gonna go back up eventually because it's
Do you
always
think-
that
do you
way.
think
That's how
so?
it is.
Do you think so? I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
It's not gonna be dead forever, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? It was a phase. Realistically, sneaker reselling really popped off like in what?
17-ish?
2017,
2016,
2015-ish,
yeah.
max.
No, that's not the peak though. I
No,
would
the
say like
peak- the peak was definitely
2017 to
like COVID.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah, around COVID time, that was the peak.
Like
in my
2018
opinion.
to 2020. Obviously.
Okay, but hear me out. I think it's dead now because the people that are buying in this market are not the consumer. That's the thing. Like, you know, when it peaks,
Yeah.
COVID times and stuff, it was a trend, right? So I think that has a lot to do with it. Like the people that wanted their first Jordan, they got their first pair already like 3 years ago, right? But maybe they just bought it not really because they like the brand, they like the model, they like whatever. They just bought into the trends, right?
Yeah.
And after that, they kind of like leave it aside. And I think that's what's happening right now. A lot of people that were like, you know, buying back in 2020, like mass market, right? They're not buying anymore because they got their first pair already. Like the high has passed now.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like back in near COVID area, a lot of people had a lot of money to spend on shoes.
That too, yeah.
I thought I had to burp there, but it was chilling. But yeah, a lot of people had a lot of money to spend on shoes. I don't know why. No, everyone was basically jobless, but the government just came in. I don't know if that was like that in other countries or other areas. but
Yeah.
Here in Quebec, the government came in and just gave us a fat fucking check for not working.
I didn't get that.
And I guess a lot of people had
I was still
a,
working.
some money to spend, you know, around. And they bought their first pair of sneakers or something, and they were on TikTok, and just TikTok started popping off as a trend. But right now, I feel like the market is so saturated with, you know, you go to Nike stores, you see everything, like everything.
Because I feel it was back then the total opposite, right? People had a lot of money to spend. People had times. And also people were like into it. It was like the
Yeah.
trend at the time to buy like a pair of Jordan or whatever for the mass market.
Mhm.
Again, I'm talking. I feel like now it's the complete opposite. People don't got no money. They're busy
Yeah.
with life.
Yeah.
And also the trend has passed and they bought already into it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the complete opposite. So maybe that clash, I think that's the part where it made it like we see it. How can I say this? It's like it seems like in really aside right now. Like the
Yeah.
market is really aside, and it was so popping that we look at it, it's like, oh my god, what happened? But maybe it's not as bad as we think. It's just that it was so popular back then. Then, like the contrast is
It's
It's
a lot.
bigger, yeah.
It's a lot.
I do feel like it looks like it's dying. I don't think it's really dying.
in a short amount of time too.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. I feel like it crashed super quick.
I think it's because the most randomest shoes popped off. Like shoes that weren't supposed to be like expensive.
Are you saying about
Like
back
what?
then or like right now?
Like 2 years ago.
Like what?
Like, you know
would
what I
you say?
Like
popping
like
off?
all the fours, like the UNC fours, they're not that. It's not a good shoe to resell for 600 CAD. At some place, like you know what I mean. So like I don't think it's a good enough shoe me personally, for it to be valued that much. And when you compare it to now, where shoes barely resell for over retail, depending on which one, obviously, it, like you said, it brings a big a big contrast. But I don't know if from now or compared to like 10 years ago, the sneaker reselling market was like that much different. You know what I mean? Compared to when it was like before like you said, like from 2016 to like more 2018, right? Mm-hmm. So before that, how the sneaker market was,
like when we got into it,
and like and then now it peaked, and then now afterwards, like compared to now to till then, I don't know how much of a difference it is compared to like 8 years ago.
That's the thing. I don't feel it is that bad right now. It's just that we've seen such a boom in recent years that it looks super bad right now. But like, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
It looks bad, but I don't think it's bad. It's actually great.
Then again,
it's fucking great. I love it.
For collectors like us, it's a good time to buy. I would advise anybody that wanted something back in 2019 or whatever. No, truthfully, it's like the Off-White, the Travis, things like that.
I mean, they're still popping off. They're still expensive market, but like
they're still expensive. But you can get it like used pairs for like
pretty decent prices on Facebook groups.
Decent prices, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say though, because you said the sneaker market is pretty similar to what it was back then, right? Like back 10 years ago.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't think so. I'm saying that because I think right now more than ever there's more shoes popping off. Like not popping off, but there's more shoes releasing than ever before. You look back 10 years ago, the sneaker market wasn't as diluted as it was, you know?
Saturated, yeah.
Like there's so much shit releasing like every week. I'm having a hard time fucking digesting all that shit. And it's like it's come down to the point where it's like back then it was kind of like slow releases, like, you know, it wasn't too crazy. Like it wasn't too crazy. It was just like people weren't as into shoes, but now there's more people in the shoes more than ever. But there's more shoes more than ever too. So it's like it's fucked.
Yeah, that I think you hit it right on the head with that. Is like back then there weren't as much releases.
Exactly.
And people would like buy them if they wanted to, right? Mm-hmm. And it was plenty of collectors, whatever. It's just that now people have less money. Excuse me. And there's more stuff.
Yeah, and just shit's so expensive nowadays too. It's like
more expensive.
The general retail of something is basically like
you're basically saying that big retailers just slow down our releases?
No, I'm not saying that big retail slow down our releases.
I think they should.
What?
Make things more special.
Okay. No, I thought you meant like the higher price retail or slowing down.
No.
That's why I heard.
No, I'm saying I'm
actually. You said like Nike basically should slow down. I think as I was telling you about this in the car, but like I think personally that Nike more than ever now is releasing shit like never before. You know, I think since Adidas fell off of Yeezy, they're kind of taking a chill pill. Like they're like, you know what? Let's just make some money for a while and stop pumping out quality. In my opinion, we've seen out of Nike this year, I think I've seen like maybe 3 shoes max. That was like, I need this shoe. Mm-hmm. Last year, you could have asked me. I would have been like, yo, like every fucking week, there's a shoe I want, you know?
Yeah. No, that's
true. Now it's like the quality of stuff and like the collabs are just not hitting the same. And you look at other brands and like all the other brands too are just not hitting the same. I'm kind of tired of New Balance shit. You know, I was expecting some stuff from Asics this year. Didn't really pull through. And Adidas, they got their fucking Sambas. That's pretty much it now. So, like, yeah.
I wonder what it was that made it so, like, attractive back in the day that made me want every single thing compared to now. Maybe I
think it's just us growing up, too. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm still in the sneakers. Even though I'm not buying as much, I'm still in the sneakers. I kind of blame it on the market and on the releases that we're having. Because, you know, there's like shoes like the I'm Near 5s I was like, I want this shoe. I need this shoe in my collection, you know? And then there's other shoes like, you know, the Reimagined 3s that came out this year. I was like, this is a fire shoe. I need it. The Cortezes, a fire shoe. I need it. But like now I'm like there's nothing really that I want
the Cortez,
or need.
Also, you like those? You got those?
He said it.
The Cortez, yeah.
Oh, you said it?
Yeah,
my bad.
I said. Yeah. So yeah, it's like stuff like that. Like I don't think there's many stuff that came out this year where I was like, I need them, you know? Like, yeah, there was a Travis Scott medium olives that came out. Those are fire. I'm not going to spend $1,000 on the fucking joints. Fuck no. And, like, there's other stuff that came out, too. Like, I'll say I couldn't even name it to you because it's just so irrelevant.
It's hard to keep up nowadays. And, I think they should maybe slow down, bring it back, like, back in 2015, 2014, when there was like one Jordan release a month, if I'm not mistaken, or like things like that. They just release stuff that is cool, that is fresh, that is new, and
Sorry.
bless you, that is important too. And I think people would like buy into it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like just as a whole, sneaker market is dying, and as soon as sneaker market starts dying, sneakers start dying.
Yeah, but that's with everything right now.
Yeah.
Like the card market is dying, like
Mhm.
collectible cards and stuff is dying. Like everything that you can collect and is a bit expensive is kind of dying now.
Yeah. And I feel like also it comes down to the fact that, I feel like collabs are not hitting the same. Like this year we saw a couple Travis collabs. Drake has been pumping out shoes like there's no tomorrow. And I'm surprised Drake's shoes are not selling out the fucking whoozahs or like reselling for mass shit. Drake's a big artist.
Yeah.
He's a massive artist. Bigger than Travis Scott, arguably,
But these shoes have always been boring to me.
They've been boring, but I feel
Really?
like
Yeah.
like there's still some shoes where I'm like, this is a nice shoe. I don't see why this is not reselling for a bit more,
I mean, the glides were cool.
The
But
glides were cool. I still like the certified lover Air Forces. Yeah, they're a bit boring and plain Jane, but like,
no, those were cool.
they're cool. And it comes down to the fact that I feel like it's just like the sneaker market is not the same, and then also like I don't know, it's just not hitting the same collabs and everything. And I guess it comes down to another topic I want to discuss, but like in your opinion, what do you think could bring back the sneaker market? Like what could reignite it?
I don't know because
Stuff.
Cuz
Because at the end of the day,
just money in the bank account. That's basically it. Just
that's for
Well,
is that for
people
you
get
or is
money.
that for just general?
in general, he said people are making less. Like people don't have that much money to spend on shoes. Cost of living is going
but, like-
up rapidly every year. It's like why would I spend $500 on shoes when I got a mortgage to pay?
Yeah, but like even if you're making money and everything, and the sneaker market stays the same, and the sneakers stay the same, they keep releasing what they keep releasing and everything. Like that's not gonna change whether or not I want to buy a fucking shoe. Yeah, I'm gonna have extra money. Sure, I might buy a fucking shoe with it. But am I gonna, if I have a lot more money, am I gonna go buy a fucking
okay,
GR Nike, or am I gonna go buy a pair of Gucci Aces?
yeah, I think they should put more effort into their product. First of all, that's not like just a product. Maybe, they haven't done that in years. But like spend money on ads and stuff. Like billboards and like ads and bring back
they-
like
they
that
definitely-
90s feel.
I feel like
Because
they
Nike
definitely do
haven't-
it.
Excuse me. They haven't spent money on like ad in like I don't know how long. They might want to bring that back.
True, marketing was a lot better back in the day.
In the
compared
90s
to
and
now.
stuff. Yeah, they used to push hard for their product because back then, like,
It was make it or break it.
You know
for
what I
them,
think?
Yeah.
You know what I think they need to do? They just need to give Nelly a Air Force. They should just give Nelly a Air Force, bro.
solve everything, right?
That's all they need.
But see, now we're talking specifically about Nike. Because me personally, I think the way that the sneaker, just in general, the sneaker market is reignited,
Yeah, but they're
it
so
is if
big.
we, like, fuck Nike, bro. At this point, like, we're relying on Nike to solve all our problems in the sneaker market and sneaker issues and shit. But there's, like, so many other brands that could be popping off. And I think for a brand to really start popping off, they need to do either a fire collab or something. But just in general, I think that for having a more abundant sneaker market, just it has to be in our brand that takes control over
Like
the sneaker
what?
market. Anything, Adidas, Puma, fucking Reebok, whatever the fuck, it just has to be in our brand. Because right now we're just seeing too much of Nike. I think people are bored of fucking buying Jordans. I think people are bored of buying, Air Forces and shit like that. Yeah, sure, they'll go buy it.
Not.
Sure, they'll go buy it. But like me personally, I'm tired of fucking Nikes. Like there's so much Nike, so much shit. I'm waiting for another brand to come out with something fire. I would be down for it. Fuck, I'd rock Pumas. Fuck it.
I think it's all. I think those brands,
Those road joints.
those brands that blow up and like that, like, kind of like what New Balance did and Asics did.
Yeah.
It's all gonna go to shit because the market is gonna be oversaturated once silhouette of a model pops up. When one blows up, you're just gonna they do the same thing.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
550 is gonna blow up. They had like fucking 5 colorways out, and it was good. And all of a sudden, it's 1,000.
Like New
And now
Balance
it's
kinda
so much.
fumbled.
It's so much out there that nobody wants them. But you don't want to be a greedy bastard and look like you're money hungry to like slow down your releases and be like, okay, yeah, I want that shit to sell out, so let me just make one colorway for every 2 months and only make 20,000 pairs. So
I
so
mean,
you're gonna have
they
to
should
pump.
be doing that though. They
No,
should be
no,
doing
because then you look like a greedy fucking bastard.
No, it's opposite. If you keep pumping out
Opposite,
colorways and colorways and colorways and just a bunch of shit, then
No,
I'm gonna
'cause-
think, yeah, you guys just fucking overdone it with the market, and that's what they
Or,
did
or
with
you just,
550.
or you just no. That's your perspective. My perspective is if you as to see it for the good of the sneaker reselling in the sneaker market, it's not that good, but for the masses, it's good.
Yeah,
Because for the people, because that you see it as, oh, they want more money. I see it as they obviously know that there's a huge demand, so give that demand out.
Yeah, but I think it just takes away from extra marketing for them. You know, sneaker reselling has done wonders for Nike, has done wonders for other brands like Adidas too. You know, when you put it in the broad perspective, I think that when they're in the fucking boardroom and they're talking about shit, they're like, yo, like this shoe's popping off. Let's keep it limited, you know. Let's do some of those shit. You know, like if I see my product selling out, I'm a small business. Yeah, I'm gonna pump out more of it. But when they're a big business like that and they can afford to, you know, save a couple bucks by just keeping it slow releases, like, bro, at that point, fucking do it. I mean, it's just extra marketing for them.
So you're saying that sneaker reselling is marketing for that company?
When you think about it, yeah.
I guess so.
It is.
Like, bro, when you see a Travis Scott shoe reselling for 1.52K, what are you thinking about it? You're like, damn, that's a hot shoe.
No, I'm seeing them. That's an expensive shoe. Not
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
an
hot shoe.
expensive shoe.
A hot shoe that's selling out doesn't mean
Like,
like an
let's just say-
expensive shoe that's reselling doesn't mean it's hot.
Let's just put in
Like the
perspective Jordan
Sambas are
4s.
I guess because a lot of people are wearing it.
Yeah, but let's
But
just put in
those aren't reselling for
perspective
that
Jordan 4s, right? Jordan 4s, it was an okay it was a nice shoe. It's a nice shoe, right?
Classic.
But now, more than ever, people are rocking them. You go to high school, you see like fucking every kid and their mama have a fucking Jordan 4
I
on.
don't know
you
what
know?
you're talking about. I ain't been in high school in years. What you doing in high schools?
For real, bro.
Pause.
What you doing at what the fuck are you doing at playgrounds to see little kids wearing
I mean, like,
Jordan?
bro, I'm just saying in general. Like when I used to go pick up my
where'd you
sister
get those from?
from high school and everything, sometimes from her school.
I mean, she wanted a pair. Your sister.
Yeah, she wanted a
But
pair
she's
too.
younger. She's not
and
that
she
young,
she
but-
don't know sneakers like that, you know. And she came up to me, she was like, I want a pair of Jordan 4 military blacks. I'm like,
Wait.
what the fuck, man? So it's like you go to like a lot of people are buying Jordan 4s, like especially the youngsters, you know, and it's like more than ever now. I see that as marketing, bro. Everyone's rocking Jordan 4s. They become limited, but still at the point like right now, Nike's pumping them out more than ever. You see a Jordan 4 release, like you talk about 1 year ago, they would sell it like this and resell for like what minimum 400 or 500, even more than that. And now more than ever,
I don't think that makes a point for reselling to be marketing.
I mean, it does.
Because
Because people are wearing their shoes more than ever, and it's because of that limited release and that expensive tier that kids are like, oh, this is like a status for me, you know. Like I see a kid rocking a Jordan 4, I think he has money,
Okay.
and it's kind of like when we were back in school, or maybe maybe early 2000s when people were rocking like Gucci Aces and stuff like that, or like, you know, Gucci shoes, Gucci belts and stuff. It's a status thing, you know?
early 2000.
I'm just saying like before
Depends.
like shoes. I'm just saying like if you rock a Louis Vuitton piece, if you rock like we mentioned in the last episode, if you rock a Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior piece, it's a status.
Okay.
You know?
Last episode, by the way, out now. I mean, it would have been out.
It's gonna be out in like a couple hours.
Yeah, it's
Real
out
time.
by the time we're filming this shit.
But yeah, I think in general, just having a Jordan 4 is kind of like a status for kids. You know, it's like, oh, it's cool.
I spent $500.
I spent $500 at
On
fucking
this.
at a sneaker reselling store to buy this shoe.
That's because it goes back to my point. Like people that spend that amount of money, or kids, whatever, they don't got a second pair. They're not looking for a second pair right
Yeah.
now because they spent so much back then on their first pair, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
it's like returning customer, like the rate of returning customer back
in
then.
sneaker market.
You know what I also
So
think
low.
killed the
And
sneaker
we're getting real
reselling?
technical now, returning customers and things like that. But we all worked in the store that should remain nameless. Us three, and yes. So we work in the sneaker market for like years. So
like we have a pretty good knowledge on what sneaker market
exactly.
is, you know.
Yes.
And I think just more than ever, sneaker reselling
It's in a
is
weird
dying.
place.
It's in a weird place because it's like, I don't know if it can recover. I don't know if a brand, like we said, I don't know if a brand can pop off.
Okay, go ahead.
I low-key think it won't. No, I'm thinking about it. I low-key think it won't.
Sneaker reselling dying or sneaker reselling still surviving?
Sneaker reselling. Because people like us, we're still going to buy the OG shit, right?
Yeah.
If it's a good new shoe that's going to drop, we're going to cop it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But kids nowadays, like, they getting smarter, bro. Because if I'm 15 years old and I have $500 to spend, why would I spend it on one shoe when I can go on Panda Buy and buy like
That's true.
3 fake shoes,
400.
That's true.
a Spider tracksuit, a Hellstar tracksuit, and 5 Velo hoodies for the same price? Cause I got the spreadsheet from TikTok. Why would I go do that? I'm 15 years old. Who's gonna call me out? Half of my class have fake shoes on. Who's gonna tell me what? So they're all so that's one of the reasons I think sneaker is also dying, because kids are quote unquote getting smarter and they're not spending their money in a dumb way. Cause
Okay, but let's go back to his question.
Wearing fake shit.
What do you think will bring it back?
Wait.
What do you think will bring it back though?
As I said, I think a brand
missed what you said.
other than Nike needs to pop off.
Something new.
Yeah.
And that's so easy to say. That's so easy. Another brand, a brand other than Nike needs to pop off. Like how? Why? Who?
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
They get an artist like Travis Scott, Kanye, and they give them full creative control over the fucking brand.
Stop with the
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what.
Fuck that,
Look
bro.
back at Adidas. That's what Adidas fucking did, and it popped the fuck off.
You telling me you are a multi-million-dollar company
Yeah.
that can pay creative people out of this world to make the most beautiful shoes ever.
Yeah.
And you need a fucking rapper.
Is your shit selling out though?
Doesn't need to sell out.
Do you see people selling out?
No, that's what I'm saying. To make good shoes, if a shoe doesn't sell out, doesn't mean it's a fire shoe. Does that mean that company is not doing good because the shoes aren't selling out?
I think if a shoe sells out, I mean, at the end of the day, as a business, you want your stuff to sell out.
Not all of them, but
no, you want your shit to sell out because obviously, if you see it selling out, you know you're doing something fucking good.
You have a demand for it. Yes.
You have a demand for it, right? So having a nice artist attached to a brand, it's also a form of marketing too, and it just helps a lot. You know, I'm not saying that an artist needs to.
I think it's just
have the most ingenious creative control like Kanye did with Adidas and stuff like that. It just needs to be different.
People, like you see, going back to Nike, but Cortez was like something different a bit.
Like I haven't
something
seen
you can relate to.
like that,
Let's say something you can relate to. Like Kanye and Travis Scott, yeah, it's cool. Their music is fire. You relate to their music, whatever. But you can't really relate to the lifestyle they're living.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they need to tap a bit more into that to the people you can relate to, like smaller brands or for example, J Tips with Saucony. He's like a regular guy from New York, right?
Yeah.
Who make clothes, and he just happened to have a cool collab with Saucony. And people relate to that, like you said, it sold out or whatever.
Yeah,
and it was special. You just need to tap more into maybe smaller brand. Give people a voice, like regular people a voice.
That's
like
actually,
us. If you want to do a shoe, like if you want to do a shoe, Nike,
Saucony. In my line,
they need to tap a bit more into that, in my opinion. Like get people that people can relate to, that are a bit smaller.
Yeah,
maybe it's a bit of a risk, but then again, you make stuff limited and it's gonna sold out eventually.
100%. And I agree. I think that's a valid point actually. I didn't really think about it, but I think if Nike keeps going with Cortez and they keep doing different stuff, like if you don't do 95s again, do something else. Bring back OG Air Maxes.
Not only that, like we said, like 4 years ago ish, 4 or 5 years ago, it was like get the biggest name, get the best model.
You had fucking Off-White, you had Supreme, you had fucking Babestas.
But it was like that shock value, right? Like make the biggest thing as possible.
Yeah.
So it can have the biggest resale value or whatever. Now I think people are just asking for something new, something fresh, something cool, and
that might just ignite
a
brand.
Because it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you go with the big artists? Because it actually looks just like a money grab, which could turn off a lot of people.
I mean,
Like if you just take all if Nike just signs all the biggest rappers, it just looks like a huge money grab.
let's just say Nike, not Nike. Let's just say New Balance was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna steal Travis Scott from Nike. We're
They're
gonna
not
offer
gonna
him
do
something
that.
crazy.
They're not gonna do that.
You know, just something like that.
Sign Taylor Swift. How about that?
That would be funny. Something new.
But like I don't know. I feel like just having an artist attached to a brand, it helps the brand a lot.
The
you know?
Swifty Fours.
The Swifty Four. Let's get a mock
The
up.
550 Swifts.
The 550 Swift.
The Swifty V6.
Oh my god.
That's
We're
fire.
cooking. We're cooking. Taylor Swift, sign us up as creative director.
So for the release of the Swifty 3s.
But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We all said different things, you know, and I think we have our own opinions. But I don't know. You guys let us know in the comments down below if you think sneaker reselling is dying and why.
Are
it
you
is.
still buying sneakers?
Are you still buying sneakers?
Are you still buying sneakers?
And
Oi, mate. Are you still fucking buying sneakers, mate?
are you buying crops?
Craps. In it. Stop.
What was the last shoes you guys bought, by the way? Oh yeah.
It was mine was those in black. That camera's off right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be too white.
Now put this shit back on my foot, nigga. There you go. Just like Cinderella did. Yeah.
Do the rest.
But yeah, that wraps up episode 3 of C'est la vie. Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your mom.
Many more to come. We out.
We out.